and welcome back to JR Sports, your #1 home for Orlando Pirates updates, PSL drama, and everything football in Mzansi. Today we've got a big story making waves in the football community, and it's all about Monapula Saleng, his lone spell at Orbit College, and the heated comments made by coach Pogiso Makhoye. But wait, there's a twist. An agent has now stepped in to explain why Makhoye actually has the authority to speak on Saleng, and you won't want to miss this breakdown. Now, let's rewind a little. Just a few weeks ago, Orbit College head coach Pogiso Makhoye found himself in the spotlight after making some rather harsh comments about Orlando Pirates lone Monapula Saleng. Many fans thought it was out of line after all. We're talking about one of Buck's most skillful attackers, a fan favorite, and a player with serious potential. But since those remarks, something interesting has happened with Saleng's form and Orbit's results. Let's unpack this carefully. Right after that controversial statement, Saleng actually disappeared from the matchday squad. He wasn't included when Orbit lost 2-1 to Chippa United. Then, in the following match, a 1-1 draw against Marumo Gallants, he was on the bench but never came on. Many were left asking, is this punishment? Is the relationship broken? But then came Heritage Day, and with Saleng back in the starting 11, the Mzwenko boys pulled off their second win of the season, beating Polokwane City 1-0. Coincidence? Or was Makhoye's tough love working behind the scenes? Here's where it gets more interesting. Orbit College publicly apologized for the comments made by coach Makhoye, perhaps trying to calm the noise from fans and media. But according to player agent Karabo Matang Chabuse, things are not as negative as they look. She explained in an interview on Smash Sports' YouTube channel that coach Makhoye actually has every right to speak on Saleng because their relationship goes way beyond coach and player. In her own words, it's like father and son. Pogiso Makhoye is actually the man who discovered Saleng in the first place. He's been a mentor throughout his journey. And that changes the story completely, doesn't it? According to Matang Chabuse, what looked like public criticism was actually a form of tough love. She said sometimes, players don't just need praise, they need someone to be honest, even brutally honest, and push them to perform better. And that's exactly what Makhoye was trying to do with Saleng. She added that this wasn't a public feud, but something that had likely already been handled behind closed doors. And if we look at the results, well, maybe she's right. Since then, Orbit have looked sharper, and Saleng himself seems more focused, even though his stats still need improvement. So far this season, Saleng has played 6 games for Orbit. His contribution? No goals yet, but he does have 1 assist. For a player of his quality, that's definitely below expectations. But remember, form is temporary, class is permanent. If there's anyone who can spark him back into the dangerous winger we know from Orlando Pirates, maybe it's the man who discovered him, Pogiso Makhoye. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. For Orlando Pirates fans, this is huge. Saleng was electric for the Buccaneers not too long ago. His pace, creativity, and goals made him a nightmare for defenders. Sending him out on loan was meant to give him more minutes, more confidence, and more consistency. But the question now is, will this tough mentorship from Makhoye be the key to reigniting his career? If Saleng can overcome this early rough patch, return to form, and maybe even help Orbit climb higher in the table, then Orlando Pirates could be getting back a sharper, stronger, and hungrier player when the loan spell ends. And here's something to think about sometimes. The biggest breakthroughs come after a tough moment. Imagine Saleng regaining his spark, silencing critics, and proving why he's still one of South Africa's most exciting attacking talents. That story would make this whole chapter worth it. So there you have it, the real story behind Pogiso Makhoye's comments on Monapule Saleng. According to Agent Karabo Matang Chabuse, it's not disrespect, it's not a feud, but a father-son, mentor-player bond that could actually bring out the best in him. What do you think, JR Sports family? Was Coach Makhoye right to speak so openly about Saleng? Or should things like that always stay behind closed doors? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed today's update. Subscribe for more Orlando Pirates and PSL content, and click the bell so you never miss a story. From me, your host, this is JR Sports, where football lives. Catch you in the next one.